On stressful days, it's natural to want a mood boost, but if you're reaching for sugar every time you get that craving, you're likely headed for a crash-sequence. That's when you get caught in sugar's trap of headaches, tiredness.
Alright, I am getting everything set up. I just do have to check all of my stuff. Alright, we are here. So if you didn't read the title, which, fair enough, I don't read the title sometimes. We are going to do prestigious. Now, I did do a few of these already today. Most notably, the Trapper and the Nurse. The Nurse was kind of just a little thing, but I do have a little surprise. See that? That little 4-minute thing? That's bad. So, in order to stop the time from going by too fast, give me a minute. And oh, okay. That's fine. Thank you. Thank you for telling me Retro Witch Games. Also, shout out, thank you for joining us. You're a first-time chatter. I am so grateful to have you here. And yeah, thank you for the heads up. I do have to check Dead by Daylight again. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? Do you need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. I'm not gonna do the voices. Last time I did special voices. I'm not gonna do that. I feel it's cringy whenever I do that, so I'm not gonna do that. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Ryan. May I continue? Please, go on. I'm narrating because I don't feel like just reading words on the screen has the same effect. Still not a match. Okay then, as I was... Cough. There we go. That's how you do coughs. Yeah. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue waters of a newly arrived wave. Why did I struggle so much with that? Oh, thank you for joining us, 2Yoda22. I remember you from before. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, regardless of... I'm trying to read chat here while I'm doing this. My chat setup is so weird, man. Okay. Thank you for joining us, both of you. 2v8 is kind of peak, yeah. I did play a bit of it, like a lot of it actually, but I heard some whispers of it becoming permanent. And I don't know what you guys think about that, but I personally don't like the idea. Because 2v8, it's fun. Oh, that is peak there, man. That's peak. We got a match. 11, Meg, and Bill. I do believe I should be able to unmute my music. I forgot to change the scene. There we go. So, the music should be able to be played. Oh, that is because of the queue times. Because of 2v8 being out, the queue times for solo, survivor, and killer have practically been gutted. It's not as long as 2v8, because, you know, obviously you're waiting to find not only one... Hold up, I do have to check something. I am getting a call currently. Okay, there we go. I am back. Just had someone try to call me. I really don't like throwing off calls, but, you know. And Raccoon City! Okay. What build are we running? I need to move my phone before it does... That's exactly why I needed to move my phone. Alright. Now... if I were a survivor, I'd probably be over on this. There we go. Yep. That's a down. Alright. Also, Ashley, if you're watching this, I am not... I do apologize if I miss any of your messages, because I've got like 3 different screens I'm trying to balance right now. How did that miss? Ring bell. There we go. Alright, so if... Hold up. That wasn't my plan, but it'll work out. Alright, I think one of them went this. They're over there on that gen. Alright, no, they're all over here. In this general area, at least. Alright. So 11 again. Don't know where that Meg went. Oh! Right. I can just follow the blood. Okay, she's going up here. So close. Alright, I am back. I got my chat set up, which is good. And that's how you make someone panic. Okay, that went well. Alright. I feel like there's someone right nearby. That went a little too far. Alright, I'm trying to focus on a few things right now, so I do apologize if I missed your message. Speaking of, to Yoda22, Nemesis, I agree, he is goated. Very goated in 2v8. Because zombies. One word, zombies, and that's all you need to know. Alright. So, 2 on hook currently, 4 gens. I feel like stuff like the Wraith Adept will be easier to get because I've previously played Wraith. And you body blocking Meg. I will tunnel. I will tunnel you out. I am not above it. Meg, come here. It's fine. Oh yeah, I do actually animate. Thank you for asking that. I do have a channel if you want to go watch that. Currently, I have switched my content entirely. Like, it's no longer what it... Yes, I knew it! I knew it! I knew you were hiding in a locker, Meg. And there we go. But to answer your question, I do animate. I have a channel dedicated to it. My content is changing entirely to be more centered around, instead of like story times, which I found really difficult to come up with because I just don't have an interesting life. Yeah, that's fair. Meg is Meg. Simple mind game to get this guy. Thank you for saving Meg. No! No! I looked up. There are 2 Megs to beat up, so I do plan to do that. But I do have to beat up an old man first. Oh wait, that sounds terrible. Oh no. There goes mine. Stop that! Leave me alone, Meg. Two Megs and 11, and I think I have a memento mori. I don't remember if I do. Yeah, go ahead, clip that. Come on, let's see what happens. No, Meg! What is your goal here, Meg? Alright, come on. Don't body block! I will tunnel! I'm sorry, I've given up on trying to be fair to some of these people, so I'm just gonna start tunneling. And that's a fast vault. So I know you can't hear it right now, but I did want to just check and make sure that my music wouldn't be interrupted by ads, because that is bad for me, like very bad. It could get me sued. Yeah, Wraith is fun to play. As a spirit main, Wraith is usually not easier, unless you're running. Yeah, I know you tried to call me. That I am sorry about that, but I do try not to pick up calls while streaming, you know. And I have lost them. Oh, yeah, no, Nurse is scary. Nurse mains are scary, Nurse is scary. There are no words I have. The only reason I got the grab someone after triple blinking was because I cheesed it. And I let everyone go. Oh, hello there! Come on. You looking for a pallet? Because there aren't any. I stand corrected, possibly. So what I'm going to do is I want to tunnel out the Megs and the 11. Yeah, that about puts it well. You know, she has great cosmetics, but she's horrifying to go against. I heard someone coming to this Meg. Chances are they're on second hook, which means I should be able to Mori. Alright. Let's see, are they over here? If I had half a brain, which is in my skull weapon, it'd be over. Yes! No, wait, this is the guy I don't want to kill yet. I want to save him for last. Just one hit. I'll let him off now. If I don't... 11! Time to check and see if I brought a... I did not bring a Mori. Cool. Cool, great. That's fine. Still a hook over here. Now I do need to stop them from resetting. So if I can find that bill that I let go, then that'd be perfect. Someone's been here, but I don't know where they are right now. So I guess I'll just patrol gens. That's the smart thing to do. Patrol gens, break pallets. Oh yeah, especially when you're playing an M1 killer. So sweaty survivors are scary. Alright? There are only two different types of survivor mains. Those who go into solo queue and die in an instant, or those who don't. And those who don't are absolutely horrifying. Because usually, that means they have played at least 2,000 hours in this game. And playing any non-movement based killer, you're gonna lose. I think we slug here. We definitely slug here. Alright. We're going to slug here. Because if we hook her, then he gets the... You know what? I'm confident in my abilities to find Hatch. Come here. I have very little time to find Hatch after this. But I know this map like the back of my hand. And I know one of the main places Hatch can be is in here. Please don't let this be wrong. Hatch didn't spawn in there. Hatch might be outside. No. I hear Hatch. There it is! Yes, and I win! It's my game, GG. Good job, Bill, but you lose. It's just a matter of hide and seek, literally. Found him. You are terrible at this, Bill. I'm sorry, Bill. I cannot be nice. I need to... No. Bill, I need the kill. It's not me. Well, it's not you. It's me. No, why did... Stop moving. There we go. It's just that I needed to... Okay, never mind. Now I don't feel as bad. Adept Wraith. Okay, that's good. So, if I keep this looping, the music. Now, change to Hillbilly. I am running that, okay. Gotta move my chat so I can actually pull up the thing. And unmute. Where is music? Is it desktop? Alright. Transition. Okay, yeah. There we go. A decomposing face stares up from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a steam of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who's behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run, close your eyes, or dig up that face? I think the answer is clear here. Dig up that face. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head, embedded in the ground before you. There is no body, just this head. You pick it up, flakes of skin falling to the ground. Its jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting and rotting on the tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. I have a coin. That's a wraith thing. I believe that's the... Hold up, I can check it right here. Give me a second, I'm checking. Yeah, it's the all-seeing spirit. Okay. Back to Hillbilly. Alright, you examined the gold coin briefly, happily distracted by what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose. So you deposit it. Why, that's a nice coin you've got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No, I'm good. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? Fine. You hand over the coin to the me, I guess. It makes sense, trust me. In exchange, you will receive the answer to one of the following questions. Can I have my gold coin back? No, you can't, but you can have this. Up the ante, yeah, that's what it is. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. You know what? Actually, I'm going to ask this first, before I do anything. Do we want to skip the nurse, Adept? Because if not, actually, can I put a poll up on here? Poll, yeah. New poll. Okay. This shouldn't take too long. Create new. I'm gonna have to figure that out. Hold up a second while I figure something out. Right, I do have to mute this. So... desktop. Oh! We're in a queue. Never mind. Transition. Okay, we are back. So, do we... I'm just gonna type it in chat since I can't, like, make anything. Alright, there we go. Back here. Now I can check on this, because I do need to keep that. I hope the music is going well. I actually hope everything's going well. Alright. I'll be honest, this is the liveliest my chat's ever been. And who knows, I might raid, I don't know. That is a possibility. I'm gonna level with you guys. I've never played Hillbilly. Oh! Okay, that's easy! Does that usually happen? Do you guys know? If you guys can't see, then that's kind of bad. It means it's Not technically. It's a webcam. My brother sometimes uses it. Alright, the turn radius on that thing is terrible. I can see why it's a one-shot. But, welcome back, Nene. Thank you for joining us. It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been? You know, I just gotta ask that. How have you been? That's a tree. Oh, that is... Oh, that is what the... You know what I'm gonna do? I am not on a laptop, actually. I'm on a computer. And I do bad as hillbilly. Like, very bad. Alright. I'm just gonna start using the chainsaw as movement instead of an attack. Because this isn't like the Oni. Like, I can't just... That's Meg again. No, that's a completely different Meg. Okay. Apparently this is just... destroy Meg. I don't like the way this controls. I prefer the Oni's thing, which... My only goal is to get, like, 10 Adepts done today. I shouldn't have fallen for that. Oh, that is... Why then? I don't... Alright. So it goes down a lot. This is terrible. By the way, is my stream still working? Oh! Well, thank you for joining us either way. To Yoda22, I am grateful to have you here. And I will see you later. Alright. I'm gonna go this. This one's not being used. Or completed, I guess. Oh, there's the Meg. Alright, well, might have to stop in a bit, like, take a break in a minute, but it'll only be after the match, so you guys won't be waiting for long, I hope, at least. Did get her off hook, which is a good thing for them, bad thing for me. Ow! Found him. Meg just disappeared. I don't... Oh! Why did you turn that harsh? It's fine. I don't like him. But he seems to be a good killer, at least in the eyes of the community. Although it is safe to say I will never return again. I never want to play the hillbilly again. He is terrible. Alright. Oh! Alright. Oh, they're on that gen now. If I can get some early game kills, that would be great. Gonna cut through here. Ooh, that's amazing. Alright, hook is somewhere. Don't know where. I'll put you nowhere, I guess. Now let's put you on the hook. Over here. Alright. Not on this. Does seem like they're on this now. And you're just right there. One dead at 3 gens. I think that's good. So gonna want to save the 11 for last. I'm thinking about this tactically. Way too tactically, might I add. But I do have enduring. I don't know if I can just charge through those. And there goes a happy little Meg, ready to become an unhappy little Meg. If I can learn to turn. Unhappy little Meg. Catch up. Come on. Unhappy little Meg. Very unhappy little Meg. You go down into the unhappy little Meg den. Now, go find this 11. If I were an 11, where would I be? Up here, possibly? I don't know. Honestly, Okay, so you do not charge through that. You do just... Okay, might be a... No, that's a Meg. That's a Meg. I can just injure the Meg. And find the 11. That was back on that jet. Alright. to be hiding. But I don't know where. Okay. This is taking longer than it should. I should be able to wait until Tinkerer pops. Because then I'll know where... This still seems to be disappearing. I don't know why I just hit that. Why can't I break this? There we go. That was E, not... Alright, maybe they're downstairs. That's my main thought. They don't appear to be. There's no one here. I might simply just have to take out this snake. Alright. New goal. Take out the Meg and then find Hatch. Finding Hatch is going to be the hard part. Taking out this Meg, easy. I don't know this map or the hatch spots for this map. But I do plan to check above ground before anything. There's Hatch. And now, I should just be able to control doors. No one's on this door. Really hesitant to see what's on this door. No one's on that door. Come on, 11. Alright. And there we go. That is number 3. I do apologize, but I do have to go for a moment. So, there we go. Alright, I am back. we are still going to do Michael Myers, since I never really got him on, like, his thing on this. But I feel like it's only fair. You know, I have it on PlayStation. I did make sure to get that. And here we back. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting at the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Right, the Huntress. I don't click through this. Wraith, we just played you. The Spirit, my main. That's the wrong thing. And the Trapper, who we started the stream off with. No, we started with the Wraith, right? 4 gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. That took a bit. Hello? There were days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up the monstrous line of, well, literal monsters. I'm not gonna say that last line. What do you do? Say nothing. Do nothing. You stand, frozen in complete silence. Can I be honest with you, it's kind of a weird move. As if you truly don't care that someone asked you politely. You're doing you, despite how much of a weirdo or just a jerk you may look like. Clearly, you don't even care. Is this some kind of display of confidence, confusion, sheer awkwardness? You feel judged, but you're not sure how. Spirit cuts the silence with a giggle that she quickly swallows when she sees that it caught your attention. Huntress jogs over to collect the ball from the ground next to you before heading back to the volleyball court with everyone else. Except for Spirit. She's really staring you down, her expression hardening as you watch her. The longer you hold her gaze, the more angry she seems to become before turning with a huff and floating off to join the others. Alone again, you walk across the beach and... alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat volleyball. Back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. But at the same time, they are looking... No. I was not made for this. Don't be scared, you were made for this. I was not. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. I'm starting to think this was not the best game for this. So I'm going to find something different. That's not installed. That's installed. But you can't really pause that, I don't think. Hold up. I'm checking something. Wait, stop that. Never mind, I don't want to do that. But we did find a match. So yeah. Now we're just gonna close that. Transition. I do have my mic. Yeah, okay. Yo, I got this with 4K Evil Incarnate Myers. It was very fun. Unfortunately, they removed that, so I'm left with just Myers now. They should have made it an add-on. Like, I could just play base Myers, but without grabbing them. Who cares, really? I don't find it that much of an issue. I feel like we're gonna get through the... Oh right, I can't check the killers. I like the dark eyes. You see that? There's nothing behind those eyes. Right, I brought the Mori. Why did I bring the Mori? Right, because I can't always kill. Smells like someone's cooking. I don't know what they're cooking. But it's definitely not me. I'm not the one cooking. Alright, put that hopefully right there. Ooh, the game! Terrible terrible thing for stalking. But you know. Faster. Go back into stalker mode. They're not over here. Huh. Okay. Possibly over on this gem. Oh yeah, sounds like it, definitely. Definitely sounds like it. Break this. And get lagged out of existence, I guess? That should have hit, but who cares? Okay, there we go. That's one. Not going too well so far. I usually don't play stalking miners, I play just basic miners. They're definitely up there. I'm messing with my generator. Not that one though. Why isn't it damaging? There we go. Dying light. I forgot that was a Myers perk. Alright, maybe this one? I don't know where to check, honestly. Alright. Now. That's 2 gens regressing. Not bad, not bad. But also not good. Because they already have a gem done. Ooh. It's not looking at me. Main way to use the slaughtering strike is... I don't know. I'm not a Myers main, so I can't tell you. I prefer Ghost Base, but, you know, he's, like, very bad. Alright. Back up here. Now, if you get off the hook, I'm gonna have to kill you. No, that is not a joke. I will Mori him right then and there. I heard someone working. And there they are. The culprit. Don't get with that. Oh. Come on. I will tunnel you out. now you're dead. Gonna slug you while I get this guy. You know what? I should just be able to M1. Or not be able to turn. That also works. Slug. Break that. I'm not above slugging anymore. I used to be. Not really anymore. Because it's just... You realize next slot strike you're dead, right? And now I just gotta get to him. There we go. More enemies. I did not mean to walk the tunnel, but it worked out. I heard groaning. That's definitely... Oh. That was just... That was just... Not disillusion. What is the word I'm thinking of? I can't remember the purge. Evolve faster. Alright. And he's just dead. Alright. Don't want to break that door. But we do want to break that gen. Alright. Because they opened this door and that no longer becomes a dead end for me. But for the sake of the... Alright, they ran. Very smart. Oh. I honestly don't really know. That is not something I've considered yet. Wait a minute, that gen. They've got like... And there they go. Alright, come on. Drop down. Run every which way. Possibly behind. I also don't know where. It was just available to me and I thought it'd be easier to do stuff on. You know. And make things look better. Alright, and that's one gen. Fuck you. Let's go to this one, since I know they're at this one. Gut feeling. And that gut feeling is right. Okay, come on. To be honest, I'm probably not going to retry this one. Simply because of what it is. Alright, you go down there. Now you are not of any worry to me since... I know I am being a bit quiet. I might be able to turn that up sometime. And there we go. There's one. This one's going as good as I imagined. Screw it, pursuer. You're no longer here. You are no longer, what's it called? No ash. Alright. That's fine. And to be honest, I say that's where we cut it. So we will be doing this for the foreseeable future. But have a good night, everyone. Well, if I can find my... Dang.